It's here. It's finally here. Video 3 is in the building. Oh crap. I forgot the intro. Yo, cue the intro. Cue it. Thanks, man. Thanks. Intro, papa, está bueno. Yo, listen, we're gonna set this off, right? Let's say something funny. Let's give them something funny to watch. Yo, how y'all doing? I'm on video because I call Jesus that hasn't been going to church.
You put me on that. No, I will be there this Sunday. And you know, I was going through some stuff.
Yo, he got caught. Yo, look at it. Look.
That's messed up, man.
Yo, show me your connect, yo. You cut all your hair off. Look at that, yo. Yo, look at this dude. Yo, he got caught, guys. He said he's gonna show up on Sunday, so we're gonna hold him accountable. Right? Change is beautiful, but what's more beautiful than change is transformation. This is my friend D. D said, I no longer want to live this life, and became determined and motivated. This is why when days are rough for me, personally, I look back at his pictures and video as fuel to find the motivation and determination I need. The reality is, in this field, we have hit more dead ends and losses than wins. Therefore, when we have a win like D, we hold on to it like a golden trophy. We have a break in our normal feed to bring you an important message. We are just here in downtown Bridgeport shooting some pictures of the amazing food Square Up serves. Look how delicious it is. My gosh. Stop it. Just stop it. Isn't the torture real? They eat so good. Okay, that's enough. I'm just getting too hungry. Now back to the original message. I lost my train of thought. Where were we? You know what? I need one more picture. One more. My gosh, yo. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, I'm serious. Hey, bud, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
45.
This is one of my friends I wanted you to meet today. He's such a great guy with the kindest of hearts. I really wish Brian saw in him what I saw in him. Self-image is something that homeless struggle with all the time. And truth be told, it usually starts way before they're homeless. Self-image is built when we are children, how we are loved and raised. Brian, were you raised with both of your parents?
My parents were divorced when I was a baby.
According to studies, self-image or self-development is already established by the age of 5. So for those of you that are parents, give your children tons of affirmation. Do your best to secure them. Life isn't always easy, but it can be successful if you understand there are things you can't control, such as the amount of love you give. This was Brian's first traumatic instance growing up. Things started changing as he got older. Brian, is your relationship good with your parents at this moment?
Oh, I still got a pretty good relationship with my father. My mother, we kind of had a falling out years ago, so we haven't really talked in a long time, but me and my father still have a pretty good relationship.
During this interview, we took several breaks as thinking and talking about his past brought up some very strong emotions. Despite what he was feeling, he wanted to push forward with the interview. So we did. Brian, do you have any kids?
No. I had one son who passed away.
My heart goes out to all parents who has lost a child, and in this case, with respect to Brian, I will not be sharing that story. Me muero. I would die if that was to happen to me. It's the most traumatizing thing ever. How does one move forward from their child dying? Now keep in mind, he's only 31 when he lost his child. So Brian, after losing your son, what was the choice of drug that led you down the wrong road?
Opiates.
Opioids has plagued this nation. Here's some facts. $9 billion in grants to fight the opioid crisis. Within 2 years, there was a 142% increase in patients receiving opioids. More than 900,000 people have died of opioids alone since early 2000. An estimated of 10.1 million people aged 12 misuse opioids in the last year alone. Dude, that's crazy! As a nation, how do we even sleep every night? Is life on the streets hard?
Oh, it's hard.
What's the hardest part about it?
Shit, you're on the street, you might be sleeping, it depends what you got going on, say a family member in my case might get me a hotel room for a night or two, but that's it. If not, I'm out here with, these guys I sleep with literally, on the ground.
Brian, as homeless, do you look out for each other?
Yeah, we all look out for each other. No matter what, we make sure nobody's gonna, hurt nobody or run up on them or anything like that.
Do you want to get out the streets?
Oh, I would love to. I'm older. I'm not young. This is ridiculous. I'd love to have, half of a normal life right now.
What does square up mean to you?
Well, I tell you what, that's just great. I mean, being able to have somebody positive bring you food, and not just bring you food. Oh, here's some food. Peace out, y'all. But be able to speak to you, bring you to church if you want, and even if you don't want, they'll still work on it. They'll get you there. And, the other things obviously you got going on, being able to do these interviews, and it's just, I think it's a real good thing.
What advice would you give others before they end up in your situation?
Listen, don't burn your bridges. If you have a good mother, father, both families, aunts, sisters, uncles, use them, listen to them. If they're doing good, I mean, your head should be together enough to let you know what's right and what's wrong. Just listen to them. If you need help getting a detox, getting a program, listen to what they got to say. Just don't let yourself wind up here, because once you're here, it's tough.
Brian knows without a shadow of a doubt that we love him. While I can't promise the world, I do promise to be with him every step of the way. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Please leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember, this isn't goodbye. So, I guess I'll see you later.
That I will see you soon. If I can lay down beside you.